Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. The event dungeon tournament, the first tournament that we're having for this brand new event dungeon will be coming in tomorrow in about 13 hours from the time I'm recording this video. The event dungeon, is it worth to farm it? I'm gonna go over it in this video. I'm gonna show you guys my team that I have for 8-second runs on this account. It's honestly, it really depends on whether you should be farming this or not. I'll explain why in just a second. But the tournament that will be starting very soon will have some very solid rewards. And I do expect lots of materials needed to craft the event-specific relics. So if you have those, if you're really trying to get that legendary version of the relic from the event, then you'll probably have to go about and start doing this new tournament that will pop up tomorrow. Is it worth to have a team for level 30 comparing it to level 20 or so? It all depends on your account. All depends on how much energy you have. Depends on whether you're going to go for Mad Hatter or not, or if you're comfortable with splitting your energy and gems over to do some event dungeon farming in between everything else. It's all up to you. 13 hours, 52 minutes for this to start, and also a dungeon diver starting as well, meaning you can double dip for points for that at least. Okay, so having that in mind, and also a CVC that is starting on the 14th, I believe, you can actually basically triple dip with points if you want to wait it out and start farming on the 14th when the first CVC of the year, I believe, starts. So what is my team for this one? It's a variation of the teams that you might have seen already. Maybe if you are somebody who's using the raid optimizer from the Hell Hades side, probably you should be, because this thing actually saves a lot of time with finding teams. But look at this. There's a team that does the farm in 3 seconds. Only 2 battles so far. There's a team here with Sun Wukong, Sulfurion, Shuzhan, Firol, and Gerbtug that does this in 4 seconds, which is quite insane. Basically, Sun Wukong doing insane amounts of damage. You know, 346 crit damage, 9,000 attack, and just crushing Rend and trying to do insane amounts of damage on the boss with lots of buffing from Firol and Shuzhan. Honestly, these teams are insane. 6-second teams, 6-second teams, 7-second teams, and the list goes on here. Obviously, the more you have, the better in terms of just straight up damage dealers. But I'm not going to go crazy over the teams because really it doesn't make much difference, guys. If you have an 8-second team, a 10-second team, or a 20-second team, doesn't make that much difference. It's basically like, okay, are you gonna be spending only 2,000 energy on the dungeon? Then it doesn't matter if it's a minute team, because that 2,000 energy is gonna go like that, and the person who has 3,000 energy will actually get more points than you. So that's how it goes. It doesn't really matter. They have a 2-minute team, but they've got 3,000 energy to spend. They're gonna get more points than you in the tournament. So this is the team that I'm using. It's basically an HP burn team. Crucial to have Gizmak in this team because he applies the HP burn right at the start. It's unresistible, and then the HP burn actually gives you turn meter because of Sulfurion. He's got this crazy passive, so I didn't need to change the speeds at all of these slow boys here with 265 speed when there's an enemy Kaja here with 300 speed. These 3 champions actually managed to go before anybody else and kill off the boss. So we have Theodore at 276, 291, 301, 276 and 256, which is very slow Newt there, that actually manages to take a turn because of the HP burns, okay, that give us the Terminator. So look at all that Terminator that is received. We get extra Terminator there, I believe, and then Newt goes in, triple hit, and we get the kill from his blessing, and that's the run basically. So if I try to push for a 6-second team, this would have been 2 seconds faster. I don't really need that though, even though, you know, it helps to burn through that energy quicker. And if you're somebody who is, you know, trying to wail out and get as many pinpoint accessories and good pinpoint gear for PvP, then honestly, you're going to try and make the best team if you've got the champions for it. So, actually, defense ring, defense percent, that's a keeper for the pinpoint. Although for demon spawn, can't think of many teams that I'm going to be using for it. So that is my team, guys. I use for an 8-second run. I think I believe I've shown my team on my main account instead of the whale account, so I can show that as well right now. And now that the game has loaded on my main account, just want to say that really the event dungeon isn't that all that about farming it. Honestly, if you're somebody who is struggling with progressing through the game, it will give you some nice bonuses. Okay, if we have a look at the bonuses, 20 accuracy, 10% speed, 20 accuracy, sounds great. Could be achievable with random pieces, maybe like a ring, a helmet, a shield, and then another 4-piece bonus that you get on top of that. Actually can be impactful, but the amount of time and effort you'll need to spend in the event dungeon to actually get for one champion, accessories plus good pinpoint gear with good stats, it's a long grind, and I wouldn't recommend it if you've got still room to grow in terms of your account, pushing through the normal dragon dungeon, for example, the spider dungeon. If you have difficulties in the Fire Knight, not having any savage yet, then farming the pinpoint set is not going to change your account. And the other sets that drop in there are not that great. Yeah, honestly, they should have boosted this a little bit, maybe added something additional here. Maybe the speed set would have been amazing here instead of the curing set. But crit rate, accuracy, curing, days absolutely suck. These are not useful at all anywhere in the game, especially crit rate and curing. They have very niche uses, especially crit rate. Days, not so much. Crit damage, debatable if you ever get a good piece from farming the event dungeon. The chances are so low that even if you do get it, eventually you replace it, because Merciless is the way to go end game. You have Cruel set, you've got the Savage set. These are so much better. Basically, you're just trying to get pinpoint, is what I'm saying, from the event dungeon. This is the team that I'm using, guys. It does have the chance to be resisted with Tunisia there that applies the HP burn and stun. And basically, that's it. You apply HP burn, stun, you activate, and then 2 double hits to push through and kill off the boss. Basically, that's the team. I mean, there's no way around that in terms of making it more accessible. 10 seconds instead of 8 still works for me though, because did I make the one newt? I should have made this newt slower just to not have that, but I did have Tunisia's Brimstone proc there. Maybe something that I'll need to fix there. Make this newt faster than this newt, so we have the Executioner there give us the kill, or I'll just give Executioner to both and save myself some time. But honestly, I should just change the speeds a little bit there. So this is my team on the main account, and whether that's actually the HP burns killed them off, so I don't need to do it. Whether that needs to change to make it faster, I could, but it's not going to change anything. The amount of effort that you'll need to put for the tournament to win it, guys, is a ton. Let's say you've got 2,000 energy, somebody else has 3,000 energy, they're going to win. They have 4,000 energy, they're going to win. It doesn't matter how long it takes them to farm it. And honestly, you shouldn't worry too much about that in terms of winning the tournament. I think we're going to have lots more tournaments while the event dungeon is up. We still have 7 weeks, 2 days. Obviously, the relic crafting for the event relics is where everybody is trying to push. How easy it is, it's a 50-50, guys, as you've seen. So if you get that 50% chance and actually manage to get the cat's gaze, that's where a lot of damage can come through. Honestly, I think many people are still going to be farming this a lot, especially the end game players, because it looks like a very strong relic to get at this point where we are in the game, because the cat's gaze compared to the mythicals is not that great. But if you compare it to everything else that we have currently available, like all the other ones that give you a little bit of damage, because we're looking at damage dealers right now, right? They don't give you all that much, and they're gonna keep on adding things here to the relics as time goes on, especially event relics. I think that's their next way of monetizing things, pushing people to farm tournaments or events to get crafting material, to get the new event relics. I think that's how they're gonna be pushing people. But for now, guys, I'm gonna see how the tournament starts tomorrow. We still have 13 hours, 29 minutes. I'm gonna be double dipping with the dungeon diver, so that's good. Hopefully I'll be able to craft it. I didn't go on the main account for this one. 2,500 points seems a ton, and I just don't have them. Even doing ancient shards, I couldn't see myself getting that. But one secret for you guys. Close off the video. Thank you all guys for watching my video. God damn it. Even if it was scripted, I couldn't have scripted it better than a legendary on the closing of the video. This is such a troll move, but a blood gorge added to the list of champions I have. I want to check though, because I think I've got like 4 blood gorge. How many do I have? It's my 4th one actually. I can make a, no, it's my 5th one now. No, it's my 4th one. I can make a +4 blood gorge. I'm trying to get an ethereal bingo here. If you guys don't know, the bingo is getting all the same champions there. Trying to get that for, well, since forever. So that's my goal for 2025. Get an ethereal bingo. Thank you guys. Subscribe if you found this funny. That one secret. One secret. I can't believe it. So now I'm only 2,000 points away. Maybe this, if this. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.